Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, guys. Give me one sec, team. Just gotta get this chat room up, and then we can go over today's watch list and see what's actually running up for us today. At the moment, we are really seeing a somewhat decent amount of action during pre-market, but we'll see if this continues into the. And I really don't see anything else acting up on our stock, on our watch list, or on our scanners. So we're gonna go ahead and just cover our watch list. Right now, it's 5 stocks long. Again, this is just the watches. We're not looking to trade all these stocks. We're looking to find the 2 stocks out of these 5 that take the trader's attention. This is what we're looking for. Again, Fridays are usually slow. We know this. Fridays are slow, lack of volume, lack of press releases. So just be wary in that scenario. So let's go ahead and dive in. So we have GCT. GCT opened up again yesterday and absolutely ran. This thing closed back in June of 2008 and reopened literally yesterday. Closed at 15. We're sitting at $25 now. We're at a new all-time high. So we can definitely see this continue. If we continue, the only way to continue to, we're just going to have to take profits at whole numbers. Like 30, 32, 34, 35. That's what we're going to be taking our profits at on GCT. Now, what's going on with GCT? GCT was an IPO yesterday that tanked off pretty hard. However, we're seeing this stock gap up in the morning and trying to break over 20. If we can break over 20, we can see buyers push this back up to $25. We push back up to 28. Break over 28, we're coming up to 30, and then possibly even $35 on GCT. That's what I want to keep on watch. We are also looking at AGLE. Biotherapeutic shares are trading higher after the company announced a marketing authorization application for the treatment of Arginase 1 deficiency has been submitted and validated by the EMA. So this is good news, but we are continuing to pull back here. So I don't really want to trade this at the moment. AGLE, good. It's gapping up pretty well, so we want to keep that on watch. We have SMMT as well. SMMT, 92 million bet on the penny stock. Also check out 300 stocks insiders buying. So let's go and look what SMMT. SM press release, Therapeutics incorporate financial results and operational progress for the second quarter ended in June 30th. So not the best news, but not terrible news, and we are just going to let this play out because at the moment I don't like this price action. We also have GNS. GNS is very choppy during pre-market, so I'm not trading it during pre-market. What is this? This is GNS. Let's see if we can find a GNS. I don't really see any news on GNS, so that is unfortunate. We're keeping that on the back burner. It's very choppy, but so we have MOBQ Technology Support quarter 2 year-over-year revenue of 237%. So this company is growing. People are going to be watching this, so I'm going to be watching MOBQ. We also have VLCN. VLCN popped up on the scanners, and I absolutely love this. This is actually moving here. Let's go ahead and add it VLCN, and let's add it to our watch list, VLCN. Now, VLCN is moving up. What's the news? Forecast 100 million of potential revenue. So I do really like that. Let's go ahead and identify our key levels. I like clearing my draw set or my all my levels before the day starts, even if I have previous levels written out. So first of all, I'm going to mark out this pre-market high because we turned around there. It might not be a crazy amount, but it is a pretty decent amount on the daily. So over that level, where could we go? We have room up to 312. Over that level, we really have room up to $4. I don't really see much. Over 4, we don't have much resistance until 7. With you, guys, everyone smash that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I know we can. These are awesome. Let's do it. Let's kill it. Holy cow. VLCN is absolutely cruising. Cruising on off, which is what I love to see. I want to see this continue to push, continue to have a wonderful day. SPX futures, no, but I'll look at the SPY. The SPY definitely has more room to pull back. We're very light volume on this push higher. and we are pulling back into after hours and pre-market. So I definitely think we're going to see a more bearish today. I think we could possibly see a break of 424.45. We are above that now, but we're going to break above and continue to push up to this high or this low at 425.50, and then continue to push back probably around 422 to 420. What's it at now? Yeah, the SPY is at 424. I do think we're going to see bigger pullback. We do have a gap to fill at 412 on the SPY, so I definitely think that's going to be a level that we're going to hit. VLCN is absolutely cruising at the moment. We're going to go and delete this and see if we can actually get a better pullback here. 264 is a great area to possibly scale in onto this play. Over 312, we're definitely going to see VLCN continue to push and squeeze up to 4. So what tickers do you guys want me to look at? What tickers, cryptocurrency, tickers, anything, or just any questions you guys have about trading? And if you guys are trying to learn, there's a free education at Alpha Day Trading. You go to the video lessons library and set up an intro membership, which is free. And then you get like 10 hours of free lessons. So the first link is in my bio for Alpha Day Trading. I use them every single day as a trader. I think they are one of the top trading communities out there, because I mean, I use them every single day. The amount of education and the amount of information that you get is absolutely absurd. HSDT. Chopping on the daily. Not liking that. Good morning, Yasmin. Look at WEBR. They say it's the next BBBY. All right, I'll give it a shot. So, I mean, we have HSDT at the moment, and this thing just likes to run. This thing is just chop city. At the moment, we did have increasing volume on a doji candle, so we might be able to see a bullish reaction if we continue to push. If we squeeze over 60 cents, we're going to most likely squeeze all the way up to 84. HSDT. All right, so now we're going to look at WEBR. WEBR, whoa, what is going on here? We broke over that high, and now we're pulling back. I'm definitely adding this to my watch list, or my back burners, because that was a lot of volume yesterday, and we could possibly see this thing continue to squeeze. We're sitting right at $10, right at yesterday's close, so let's go ahead and mark that. And then we'll also have yesterday's high, and 12.30 for that high, and we also, I mean, we have up to 13.24. So we have a good amount of potential to the upside if we can get WEBR. Stock enjoys best day as traders bet on it being the next meme stock. All right, so let's go to FinViz. And one of my favorite things about Alpha Day Trading is that I have everything integrated onto the platform. So look, if I just type in WebR, it takes me straight to FinViz. 22% short float, 42% or 42 million in float. So this is a medium float; it can move pretty quick. The short interest is not super high, but you know what? I'm gonna go to Yahoo Finance to check those statistics to really confirm, because I like getting both. We have the float 1.5 billion. This is ERB. That's why we have WEBR. There it is. Statistics. We can see the float is 17 million, and the short percent of float is 40%. So 40% is high. In Yahoo Finance, I don't really know who to trust more, Yahoo Finance or FinViz, but 40% is very, very high. No, just Rick, what is your net worth? Yeah, that's personal information. But I can tell you, because it seems like you're trying to dig a little bit more, and I'm going to be honest with you, honest with everybody, is that this is still a hobby for me. I'm still trying to make this my full-time income. But again, it hasn't happened overnight. Trading doesn't happen overnight. You have to play the long game. I'm looking for consistency. I don't want to catch one trade that makes me a ton of money. Yes, I do, but that's not my goal. My goal is to make consistent money in the market, and that's what I'm going for. And that is much harder to do than YOLOing your account on an options play to make a ton of money and then lose it all the next week. I'm looking for consistency. So, all right, guys. We have 9 minutes left until market opens. Let me go ahead and move this back up here. I really like VLCN. VLCN just turned around at like 318. Let's see if we can get a nice decreasing volume pullback and then see a possible bounce here. I'm not a huge fan of this kind of, we were kind of rounding off, so it's not going to be as big of a pullback, but you never know. Good morning, Yasmin. Where do you find like these kind of stocks? You always come in, you're always saying stocks that aren't on the scanners, and they're actually pretty good. WEBR possibly a very, very good play, but they weren't on the scanner. So I'm just curious on how you find those. Ooh. We have VLCN starting to pop. Again, I'm not buying it right now. Don't be buying it right now. Just play it patiently. Guys, everyone smash that like button. Let's get to 500 likes. I know we can. And there's the move on VLCN. Again, I don't really like trading short squeezes. It's hard for me to get an edge on short squeeze stocks because there is an absurd amount of buying volume, because not only do the people want to jump in and go long to catch the move higher, but people who are short also have to cover their shorts. So it's a little bit of a double whammy on the buying, and I'm just not as consistent with it. It's hard for me to get an edge over that, over like a normal stock that has good news and a lot of traders watching it, because a short squeeze, people are just buying it for the short squeeze. They're not buying it for technical reasons. I'm looking for technical reasons for people to be jumping into the trade. When I see people jumping into the trade, and that is when I'm looking to ride that order wave higher. Social media and Twitter, okay, that's Twitter's a great way to get information. And at the moment, I'm just kind of chilling, sitting on my hands, waiting for the best opportunity. Kind of having a good time. Just not doing much. And if you would excuse me, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. VLCN new high. If we see GCT continue to break, I mean, we're going to see this thing rip all the way back up to 28. So we'll see if this can actually continue to push. Oh, looks like VLCN is starting to get pulled back. Nice false breakouts. So we'll see if we can get a nice entry, somewhere around maybe $2.80. That would be ideal. But I think GCT is going to be our top stock right out of the gate, just because it looks like it's building up. Now I'm not going to be buying this right out of the gate because I want to see what the traders are really focusing on. I don't want to I don't want to buy stocks that traders aren't focusing on. So you have to wait for that right opportunity to see and drown out the rest of the noise. Sons of bitch. All right, we have 2 minutes left. Don't forget, bid in the ask gap is still wide at the beginning, 100%. Even after a haul at the open, whenever there's a lot of volatility like that, when there's going to be a gap in the gap between the bid and the ask, I always use a limit order. Just because if you use a market order, you're immediately going to be down whatever that gap is, because you're going to be filled at the ask. And we have GCT. Looking very good. Woo! Halt level up is 29.15, guys. Doesn't look like we're going to get halted. If we break over 29, we might get halted. There's 28.93. That's why you don't buy. Look at that pullback. We have to remember that we are consistent. Everything is random, so never risk more than 3%. It's okay not to trade. Cash is a position. Always use a hard stop, whether it's mentally or physically. A physical stop, but actually follow your stop. Take small losses. I will always have 3 reasons to jump into any given trade. I will have consistent position sizing. You will have losing streaks, so take small losses. Trading is a business. Take every trade seriously and in line with your strategy, because it's going to go in your logbook. And only trade strong trends. VLCN is my new top stock to watch. Let's see if we can get a nice bounce over this. Over this area, we're gonna squeeze up to $4. VLCN. 100 million in potential revenue, guys. 100 million in potential revenue. I think we're going to see a lot of buyers step in right here. I'm not buying it because I want to see the noise, but I do think we're going to see a lot of buyers step in. We have very light volume to the downside. We're coming down, push into this area. Now we're starting to get some action. We have very light volume. I do think we're going to see this continue to squeeze over 323. Now I want to get some confirmation. And it looks like that's the confirmation right there. I mean, we have very light volume to the downside. I do think we're going to see a nice squeeze over that 323 mark, but I just want to play it a little bit more patient because I don't want to be. It's Friday. Anything can happen. I want to be patient and just make the best opportunity, make the best trade. So we'll see what happens. We have a minute left. We see the RSI is now not oversold, and that is exactly why I did not take that trade right away, because I wasn't confident in it. We're only 3 minutes into the market. We have GCT, or GNS, excuse me. Not really liking it. I do think we could see GCT back up at new all-time highs today because of this market maker pattern where you make a new high and then immediately get rejected. I like VLCN, but I want to see some volume off this 265 area. We're coming down into this low, and we could possibly see a bounce back up to 93. Again, I'm going to be looking for around 20 cents ideally, but so this is not the best opportunity for me. Can't relate to this screencast. Bye. All right, have a good day. Hope you have a wonderful day. So thanks for stopping in. Man, what a move. Very light volume from GCT. Very light volume. Let's see if this thing continues to push. I might look to take like 30 shares here, but I don't want to take it. I want to wait. Halt levels at 29. Break over 29. We're probably gonna get halted. We're definitely gonna get halted here. Let's see if the orders start to stack. I might look to jump in here. Let's see if I can get filled real quick. I could not get filled. Halted GCT. GNS is halted now too to the downside. I couldn't get filled on GCT, but was unfortunate. Wasn't able to get in earlier. Didn't have a good opportunity. We have VLCN. I'm gonna look now to see if we can get a nice. We could get a nice red to green move. We'll have to see what happens as we develop. Now GCT halted at 9:35.13. We're gonna be live at 9:40.13. Nice retest of the trend line, and then a nice absolute squeeze. Which I really didn't see this retest of the trend line. And once we started to get some volume, just wasn't able to get an entry on it. Just wasn't able to. It's okay, all good. Very light volume. This could be a nice wick low, just to stop people out, build liquidity. And we'll see if that's what's going to happen. It looks like it possibly was. We did just build liquidity for people to jump in there. It looks like we could have room back. That's the move that I wanted to see. But again, I want to play it patient here. I want to see good opportunity, and I want to see a lot of buying. I'm going to be buying the order ways that come with buying trigger points. So let's see if we can start to get some action from many stocks here besides GCT. We have AGLE. Okay, VLCN, Wet G. Wet G's moving up. We also have MOBQ. We also have PETZ. TYAD. TAYD, not a huge fan. Wet G halted. The upside. Like 2 minutes until GCT gets unhalted. We have bids at 30, we have bids at 50, but again, that's 0 lots, so I doubt that's true. We have 4 bids at $50 or $30, so I think we possibly could see a gap higher. So I'm gonna look for right out of the gate because GCT is taking all of the action. It looks like over this high. Let's go and identify our key levels. We have again, whole dollars is gonna be key levels here. So let's go ahead and why can't I? There. All right, guys, if I catch this trade, I'm gonna look for a nice $2-3 move. If that would be ideally if I can catch that. We're gonna be live here in. That's at 13. We're live here at around 15 seconds, guys, on GCT. We'll see where this is. Never been through. We'll see. We have and 3, 2, 1, live. I should have jumped in, but didn't want to. Should have jumped in, but didn't want to. Didn't want to, but I should have jumped in. Should have jumped in, but it's all good. Halt level upside. We could get halted again. I'm gonna try to jump in here. The second halt. Let's see if we can get in here. Wasn't able to, but that would have been a great strategy. Just wasn't able to catch it though. Just didn't trust it and hesitant. Very good halt strategy, but just didn't really trust it. So unfortunate, but that might be the only. So that is very unfortunate, and I don't think I want to take the halt strategy on the third time. Here's VLCN. Let's see if we can get this thing to continue. We're above VWAP, but I don't want to see a doji candle here because that would mean that we're coming into a lot of sellers and that we could easily continue to pull back. On the 5 minute, looks like we are having a false breakout over the previous high and over $3, and that's VLCN down now below VWAP and made new lows. So that's unfortunate, and we're Then I see GCT continue to squeeze. Hey Cole, what tool are you using with multiple charts, or what's your scanner? So this is TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim is the trading platform, and the scanners that I use are from Alpha Day Trading. If you're interested in getting those scanners, plus education, plus a breakdown of the morning stocks, morning stock newsletter, any alerts, news, just the community, go to the link in my bio and select Alpha Day Trading. Man, guys, I'm fortunate that I wasn't able to get it on GCT. That would have been a wonderful strategy. Just didn't really trust it too much. That would have been an absolute killer trade. What is that? That's 10% in 1 minute, less than a minute. Not seeing anything else that I like. So I'm sitting on my hands waiting for the best opportunity. Let's go and look at our scanners. PETZ. BCDA. BCDA. LMDX. LMDX. Okay, I can work with this. If I can catch 10 cents out of this, that would be amazing, but I don't think I will. This is a price target of $4. I think we could possibly see this up to around 50 something today, maybe around 52. 150. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get some. We'll see if we can get a push here. I like LMTD. It's a little. There's not a lot of volume, not a lot of traders. So I mean, AGLE possibly looking to start breaking that downtrend. We'll see if we can continue to push up into here. We should be live here in 10 seconds. We should have been live. We should have been live. APDN. Woo! And NFTZ. I like APDN. APDN was halted at 9:45:15. We're going to be live at 9:50:15. VLCN starting to get some action higher off the double bottom. We'll see if we can get back above VWAP here. Let's see a nice pullback. There's not enough volume. I wanna wait here. I wanna see confirmation. Oh, excuse me. I don't think you're gonna make money on cash over Weevil when there's traders like this. I'm confused on that comment. So. And that would have been a good entry off of 292. I would look to catch around, if I can catch 20 cents, that'd be ideal. Again, we're only 18 minutes into the market. I don't know when GCT was halted. I like VLCN. I like that we did pull back, liquidate everybody, and now we're pulling even higher. So let's... What the fuck? What in the world is going on? Holy cow, they're just building liquidity. They are just building liquidity. In a minute, we'll see APDN unhalted. We should be live here in 10 seconds on APDN. We have bids at 380. 3, 2, 1, we should be live. We are not live. Oh my gosh, what a halt up. Pull back to 33, pull back to 33, and I'm gonna jump in. Pull back to 33, and I'm gonna jump in. Holy cow. GCT, holy shit, guys. What a trade. What a trade. He just wasn't able to jump in there. Guys, I'm just missing a bunch of opportunities today. Missing a bunch of opportunities. What is the ticker for Jamesy? What is the ticker? Just yeah, let me know the ticker. We could be starting a flag here on VLCN. Not a huge fan of it. There's the crack below VWAP. Let's see a nice strong close. And then nice push over 3 to the push over to 320. Jamesy Crypto? Yeah, that's what... oh, Jamesy. Okay, never mind. That's just that's the ticker. Sorry. I don't see it. I do not see it. There it is. All right, so we're on the daily chart. I'll switch over to the hourly, but I'm gonna start at the daily. We're getting absolutely hammered at the moment. There's a low there. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour. I mean, we do have room to pull back. We do need to have a bounce here. Man, this thing dropped 26%. I think we still have more room lower. I think this is just a relief rally. I think we're gonna see a nice push, probably up to 00075. And before heading lower to 008. There's a VLCN dumping on off. APDN still halted. AXSM. TAYD. EETZ. SECO. SVRE. APDN unhalted. APDN, guys, new top stock. All of the upsides at 443. Looking for a lot of volume on this. If we start to get halted at 443, I'm looking to jump in for the halt. Let's see a nice washout down to around this area. I want to see a nice pullback down to the halt level, possibly around 375. Had a bounce off 4, halt up to the upsides at 457. $456. See a nice washout. I'm going to look for around 20 cents. Or around 40. 40 would be more ideal. Looking for this halt strategy. Buyers are trying to take it higher, but it looks like sellers might be in control. Josh is in with 620 shares to the short side on APDN at 424. Let's see this thing continue to pull back. Let's see it pull back to 380. Pull back to 380. I'm going to look to jump in with 200 shares. APDN back up to 410. Excuse me 1 minute. I need to go to the restroom. All right, we're seeing let's see a nice pullback to 380 on APDN. Looking for around a nice 380. Like in 375, I would risk around 15 cents here. See this thing continue to pull back. GCT is still halted. Probably gonna get unhalted here real soon. Damn, everything went south. Oh, GCT unhalted. Watch for the hold to the upside. That would have been a great entry off that area, but it wasn't quick enough with my orders. Watch if we break the halt level, we're going to see a massive dump. A lot of people are going to be selling at this halt level. There's the dump. Halt level to the downside's at 37.38, where it looks like we're going to get halted to the downside on GCT. APDN, I want to see APDN pull back to this halt level. I'm going to look for a nice squeeze back up to around 420. I like that volume. Didn't like this pullback. I was trying to get off 416 for the bounce, but wasn't seeing it. RSI is overbought. We have MOBQ. Boss will lose its body. Don't give up on me. Out the lights. you a while. Some old man button downs on my mind. Sorry. Some tea. I like SMMT because of the high volume. But one day. My voice, keep asking what I settled down. ENSO. Very choppy. Burn every bridge that I've built before. BETZ. Starting to move. Or P. What about IONM? My stubborn pride laying on the floor. MOBQ starting to build liquidity, possibly. Let's see what happens. GCT unhalted, gapping lower. All over the downside's 30. Hull level it's getting halted to the downside again. Looks like orders are starting to stack. Laying on the floor. Burning. Let's see some volume on this candle. Oh my gosh, what a move. Only if I didn't even see that. Let's see a nice pullback. Let's see the nice squeeze. Let's see this thing start to break. We have a big seller. Holy cow. Keep pushing higher. Keep pushing higher. Go up, reach up. You got room to 52. Let's see this continue. Let's see this thing continue. Only in with 1,000 shares. Wanted to take 1,500, but wasn't able to get the other 500 in there. So let's see a nice push up here. All over the upsides, 62 cents. I'm in at 40. I'm in at 45. Around 48. I'm at 47.60. Let's see this thing start to pop. Let's see this thing come back for the retest. I'm going to scale in with... Wasn't able to scale in there. I want to see a bigger pullback. Looks like it's going to break. There it is. Continue to push. Continue to push. That's what I wanted to see. We're gonna, if we break over 50, we're going to see a lot of buyers, a lot of sellers, or not. We're going to see a lot of sellers get taken out here. Over 50. Over 50 cents. We're going to see this thing rip up to 53. Over 50 cents. We're going to see this thing rip up to 53 cents. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can get a nice move up on over 50. Let's see if we can get a nice push over 50. Over 50, I'm going to look to sell 20% of my position. Go on and sell 10% here. Wait for a bigger pullback. Wait for a bigger move. Let's see a nice quick pullback. I'm going to look to jump in with more. Or we're going to see this thing continue to squeeze. And VLCN starting to move here too. Let's see if we can get a VLCN. I'm in on ENDP. We're at 50 cents. Let's see this thing squeeze over 50 with 3,800 shares trying to sell at 50 cents. If we see this guy get taken out, we're going to see this thing absolutely squeezed. There he is, 3,600. He's starting to get taken out. He's at 3,000 now. Let's see, he's at 2,000. He's got taken out. Go and sell more there. Let's see this thing continue to push. We have room up to 52. Go and sell more here. I've sold 30% of my position, have 70% left. Let's see this thing continue to push higher. Over 51, we're possibly going to see it continue to squeeze. Go and sell more here. I have 500 shares left in this position. Let's see that thing continue to hold. And what a dump on off. We'll see if it continues. I'm still in the green. My stop loss is in a very good spot. I'll go ahead and sell the rest there. I'll sell the rest there. I could take 2,000 shares. I was a little bit quick to take profits just because of that really high volume, but it's still going to continue to make new highs. Unfortunate. I knew we had room up to 52, but I just had that volume. I didn't really trust it. VLCN looks, oh, dumping on off. ENDP hit 52. I should have jumped in with my full position, but wasn't able to. My position sizing was very weak there. I bet we're going to see a squeeze up to 316. Got a chance, MVP. Take your chance. Here we go, VLCN, starting to get some action. Let's see if this thing pops and can use a squeeze over VWAP. Starting to get a little of action. I want to see volume confirm this. Nope. We're not seeing that volume confirm. I mean, we are, but it's not the good price, not the right price action for the volume. There's 52.5, there's 53. This thing will most likely continue to pull back. 53. This thing has room to continue to squeeze in. Over 53, room to 60. ENDP ripping up. Holy cow. I sold everything way too soon, guys. I sold everything way too soon. That would have been a home run trade. Would have been if I went with my full size. Just squeezed in literally a minute. Squeezed not 8 cents. Let's see something down to this level at 53, and then look for a nice bounce here. Look for around a maybe a 5-cent bounce if we see the right volume. Let's see a little quick pullback here. I like this decreasing volume. Very light volume too. Oh man, dumped on off. Let's see if we can hold here. I'm at 54.34. There's good volume on that candle. Let's see a nice. I don't like that, but let's see this buying pressure. If we squeeze over 55 and get rejected, I'm selling my position. I'm gonna scale out in thirds here. There's a lot more room to pull back here, but let's see this thing start to move. Starting to get some action. A little bit more. There it is. Let's see this continue. Let's see this thing push over 55. Let's see this push over 55. Push over 55 right here. There's a push over 55. I'm gonna go ahead and sell some right there just to protect. I have 1,000 shares left. I'm going to sell another 500 there just to protect my profits. Want to stay in the green. Let's see if we can get this thing to push. That's what I like. Let's see it push over 56. We're not getting that. We're not really getting that volume. I'm out for 42.22. All right, guys. Glad to come out profitable on that. I wasn't able to catch that the trade of the day on GCT, but I was able to come out on a profit. I'm an instructor. Always said, take a bite, don't get greedy. Yeah, exactly. Just took a bite, didn't get greedy. Out $42 in the day, nothing crazy, but was able to come out profitable, and that's all that matters. So, and I'm glad I sold there just because, like, I was buying a small bounce, but wasn't confident in the whole move. And this thing could still rip and run, but I wanted to take my profits just because it is Friday, and there it is. It's starting to dump on off. Sold on a good. We're up 42.22. So there we go, guys. What a move. What a catch. All right, thank you all for stopping in. I'm done streaming for the day. I'll be streaming Monday morning, so I'll see you guys then. Later. All right, I am ending the YouTube live stream. Thank you guys for stopping in. I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning.